can.
Okay, welcome back. So we will continue with the case studies. So bear in mind, this case studies is actually a hypothetical case only. It's not real one. But so it's in order for you to know that let's say you encounter such situations, how you're going to consult your client. Okay. So I will illustrate the most easiest case, which is we call it Adam case. So this is a breakdown of the entire case. So Adam, actually he's already married already. So married to Rosie, who is a housewife taking care of 2 children, John and Jessie. Okay, so they stay in Gombak, which belongs to Adam. So beside this, Adam also got another low-cost house, so which is rented out to receive rental income. So you also got some unit trust, got some insurance and all this. So Adam only has a wish that they want to ensure both of their children complete the tertiary education. As like Chinese know that education is very important. At least let them complete the education. If not, then no sake. This is what my father told me. Okay, at least you complete the education. He totally have no idea how you're going to distribute. So sometimes I also encounter such cases. We go and approach, let's say, I want to do will, but I don't know how to distribute. So let's say we face this type of situations, we got the easiest way for them. So we will consult, or we just do this. So subsequently, I will provide my answer. So this answer, eventually, it's just a guideline. It's not the 100% correct answer, a guideline, how I advise. So maybe your client got their own requirement, or you have better idea, you can use one. This one is just a guideline for you. Okay, a very simple cases. So he has no idea how to distribute his asset, ensure they got a what we call a head under the roof. So if let's say you are the estate planner, how you will advise them? So anyone see some crucial point in these situations? Got one crucial point. Let's say Adam want to do will. Can I move? Can I move a little bit? Sorry. Anyone?
Crucial point in writing the will.
Yes, in this case.
Interest. So crucial one is a child is a minor.
Yes, correct. So normally when we go and consult, I will ask background first. Do you married? Do you have a kids? How old is your kids? So I will ask what kind of asset you have, how you going to distribute your asset, or you want to make it very simple, or asset goes to who, or you want to put some condition to restrict their entitlement. Some sort of this type of questions I will ask. So for this case, firstly I zoom in Jessie. So what you need to do is appoint guardian. Okay. So as we know that Adam do have insurance, so you are familiar with insurance. Normally we will advise to check whether underinsured or not. If underinsured, you can say, you need to top up your insurance policy or buy a new one from you. What we normally do is we check whether you are make nominations or not. That's all. Even it's not in our topic, but normally I also will check. You will do nomination or let's say you whether you do it correctly or not, you nominate the right person or not. I will ask this. Okay. So I will say remind Adam to nominate Adam's spouse or children as a trusted nominee who will receive the insurance money. You can understand, correct? So there's no necessity to include the life insurance into his will. Okay. So the first thing I will highlight, appointment of testamentary guardian. Okay. So normally I will say appoint your spouse, because under the guardianship of infant heir, spouse automatically. But inside your will, you also can mention So I hereby appoint Rosie as a guardian for Jessie during her minority, something like this. So normally, they will raise out some questions. If let's say me and my wife go into a fatal accident or whatever event, die together, how? We also can appoint his immediate family
Yes.
to be the substitute guardian. Normally, I will advise in this way. Okay. So just now, the illustration said he has no idea, but he only got one concern that except provide them accommodation. Means that we know they need to receive a house, something like this. So normally I will check that got one house, second house. So I will give, okay, since Rosie married with you already, so you give the matrimonial homes to Rosie. Well, fair enough, stay with you together forever. Okay. So give over. So let's say the house I give to Rosie. If let's say Rosie die together with me, you must someone to receive. So we call it give over, or in other way we call it second layer of beneficiaries. If let's say the first couldn't receive or die before you, so I will suggest, then you can give to John and Jessie in equal share. So you still got a one low cost house, since the house already give to Rosie, then the low cost house I give to John and Jessie in equal share. Fair enough. Everyone got their portion. Everyone also paid under the roof. Good. So also need to think about give over. If let's say any one of the children die together with Adam, so how are we going to deal with the share? Let's say that John and Adam die together, but the house 50%, 50%. How about John 50%? So normally I will say give over to surviving beneficiaries. How this happen is when got more than one beneficiary, I can use this standard. Okay. So remember, they say at least they want to complete, but this one you cannot ensure how they do it. Okay. So it's something like other wishes. I wish, you can put inside your will. I wish my family to sit down together and we read. You also can mention inside. I wish my son will take care of my wife when they grow up. You also can mention inside. So it's something like wishes which don't have legal impact, but it's a message you convey to your family members. So maybe I wish Rosie, wish my wife to ensure both children complete at least tertiary educations at local U. You can mention inside the will. Okay. Last, residuary. So this term means that right now Adam, for instance, got two houses, then got other assets, but you don't have any idea how to distribute. Except these two houses goes to where. So how about their account? How about their car? Their investment? Say all throw it into residuary gift. This residuary gift include what? Future asset. Right now Adam got two houses and then some bank account, share, car. How about let's say they strike lottery in 2 years' time? So all these future assets will lump it inside here. So residuary, very special, you only mention asset. In lump it whatever remaining which you are not specific mentioned here will goes to here. So maybe to be fair to all, 50% to wife, 25 to John and Jessie. This is how I always advise, to be fair. But if let's say the parent want to be 100% to wife, then you just follow it. So I also will suggest give over to who? Surviving. If let's say John passed away, so the 25% will split to goes to Rosie and goes to Jessie. So this is the give over powers, quite powerful. Okay, so can you understand? This is my, I can say my standard answer.
So, but do you have a template for us to complete it when we see?
Got form actually you follow. totally the same one.
Oh.
So later I will use this case to filling up the form, so you will know how to do it.
So like for normally like those gifts you will like for house you will have mention house and also the what type of house the address, right?
Don't worry, that one we will include in our filling up form.
Yeah, actually without the address also can.
Cannot. Why? Let's say I give my double story house to my wife. At the end, when the point of time, the client got two double story house, and then two got different value. Then they will argue, hey, this bigger value should be me one. No, no, no. The father referring this one. So they argue. So at least give us the address. I don't think so. Address will be the okay.
But what about you leaving the rest? You not residue give like say this person got two assets.
Okay, we'll split them.
But
That's
then
why
no
just now.
address, but then there's no address, no just maybe the residuary so happen also two double story house.
Yeah, we need to split them. Just need to split. That's why just now I mentioned residual gift. You no need mention asset one. You capture whatever remaining asset
Not yet
and your
distribute.
future asset.
Then they will distribute according.
According to this, you got one house, you split them. You got two house, split them. Like this.
Can we put immovable asset?
If let's say you put immovable asset, it's come under this because it's specified mention immovable asset. So this one is not only mention house, where it is located. You also can mention all my bank accounts goes to Rosie.
So if let's say all my bank accounts, so you don't have to specify which bank, what
No
number
need.
lah. But only like you want to specify this bank account in the bank account number.
Yes, correct. All my bank accounts goes to Rosie. So the bank accounts won't follow this arrangement. This one is captured remaining. So this one is very important. Some people they forget about this. They pandai go Google, download template, but they don't have such clause. Then how to capture this? So if let's say they don't have residuary clause, what will happen? Follow distribution step. So which is partial intestate. You need to apply it. So it will be wrong. So our real design, we got few mandatory clauses. No matter how, you must put it inside in order to make the rule watertight. Okay, this is the added case. I illustrate one more cases before I move to other sessions. Okay. Okay, I illustrate this further cases. Or I go to the third cases, more comprehensive. This one you can go back and have a look at. I go to more comprehensive. Sorry. Get my drink first.
But you know the Adams case, normally I put one more in case the whole family gone, brother.
So not complete now.
Yeah, it's just
Simple one, isn't it?
his version of basic use. It's not a foolproof, exhaustive. You can add on.
This one is my latest case studies. I just added in 1 week ago. Okay, this case, Serene. So recently, he just quit her job, then opened a florist shop. So her husband is a author, Bruce. So financially independent, very good. So they have a son called Bruce Jr., 8 years old. So both of the Serene parents still alive, then traveling around. Very happy family, I can see that. So Serene stay in a double-story house. Okay, jointly owned with Bruce. So she also has an apartment where that parents will stay inside. So recently, Serene opened the florist shop. Then the customer who is the lawyer mentioned you need to have a will since you got children, you married, your house already, better to have a will. Then he realized, okay, it's time for me to do that. So Serene discussed with her husband, Bruce. So both of them agreed. Okay, most of the asset can go to Bruce Jr., son. But to put it in some limitations, control, to ensure, to prevent their son misusing the money, let's say anything happens to them. So Serene also got another concern is we want to ensure the parent are taken care, at least with a proper accommodation. So as you can see, this entire story quite okay, but they requested more and then more complicated. So as you can see, they are more focused on the son. So we will use something called testamentary trust. Okay, let me explain before we move forward to the answer. You can have a will. Will very simple. Your house goes to who? I distribute. End of the story. So testamentary trust is a trust inside a will. Testamentary trust. A trust inside the will. So you can create a trust inside your will to say that my trustee to hold, then how to control and then distribute to my beneficiaries. So let's say I encounter this case, I will use something more advanced than normal will. So also it's a selling point. Let's say you always talk will, distribute. Then the client says, I want to do more things. So we can use other instruments. So in this case, I'm going to straight away share with you my answer, quite advanced. Same thing. We look at the family background. We notice Bruce Jr., 8 years old. What we need to do? Guardian. So appoint Bruce, the husband, as a guardian. So appoint her immediate family who is close to Bruce as a substitute. Say, no problem. Okay. Specific gift. So right, just now very simple case. Right now we zoom in the asset one by one. Serene, we got a 50% share of the double story jointly. So go to the husband absolutely. So you can give over to Bruce Jr., but under the control of testamentary trust. So later I will illustrate to you how the testamentary trust works like. So Serene also got some investment bank accounts. They liquidate all the investment bank accounts, divide into 3 different portions. This is my answer, okay? Because Serene and her husband already agreed to give more to the son, but with a limit, with a control. So maybe give 20% to Bruce, okay? 30% to both parents in equal share, 50-50, okay? Then 50% to son, but under the testamentary trust control. Okay, later I will illustrate to you, don't worry. We still need to give over. Always advise, but some of the clients they don't want. They want to save money. But with a give over, they help you to tackle other circumstances. Let's say one of them predeceased. So give over, example, I give salary in equal share. Okay. So got apartment, go to the son, Bruce Jr. Also under testamentary trust. If let's say the son die together with Serene, can give over to Bruce and the balik one. It's not a waste, old man first, then only young. You can the balik one, as long as you want. Okay. So got the business lah. Whatever you open the business, you got sole props and Brian Berhad. A lot of people forget about this. Their share, their ownership. You can reel away in the will. Okay. So I assume the business goes to Bruce, then let him to decide whether to continue to sell it or to close down. You also can give over. Okay. Continue. Right now we structured testamentary trust. This one, yeah, you need to take time to digest because it's quite technical already. But let's say you can understand this one, the previous case studies is not a problem. That's why. So, do you remember apartment? Goes to son under testamentary trust control. Okay? trustee to hold the apartment in trust, but allow both parents to continue to stay inside for their lifetime. Upon the death of the both parents, trustee only transfer the apartment to the Bruce Junior. You can structure it this way. Allow other party to stay only, but not own. The ownership will go to Bruce Junior upon the both parents. What we call that in technical term, life interest. Okay. They want to structure it this way. So still got 50% cash which is derived from here. Okay. How I normally advise is 3 things to maintain minor: living maintenance, education, medical. 3 things you cannot run away one. Okay. So living maintenance, my trustee, which is specific trustee, to pay 5,000 per month. Just now a very good answer for Brenda say increment with an inflation rate. So I put roughly with 4% annual increment. But you also need to put an end, when to stop. You cannot give until who's old, until he completes a tertiary education.
This one also very big, the tertiary and masters, they keep on doing now the young people.
You can more
They keep
specify
study
the first
until
first degree. Some of people they put until they start working. Yeah.
Some they keep on studying until 28, 30,
Yes,
32,
got.
you know.
So the best way is put year. 25 years old, stop. Also can. That one you cannot oversee. Okay. Educations, my trustee to pay all the tuition fee and expenses incurred for the education until complete the tertiary education. Okay. Medical, trustee to pay for emergency, or trustee to pay the poly insurance premium. So you can cross sell actually. Inside the trust, you emphasize because insurance is everyone need. So I ask the trustee to pay lah. Insurance policy also can mention inside. Okay. So after all this, so if let's say still got balance, don't want one shot give all the Bruce Junior. Let's say you just complete the tertiary educations come out for you, wow, haven't find the job already, got the balance already, I can enjoy Gao then I only find the job lah. No, control him. So my example answer will be release 50% of the balance. Okay. If let's say this 50% cash got 2 million, so you distribute, left 500k. So the 500k will hold first until you reach 25 years old. I release 250, then continue to keep. Remaining 30 years old, I will. So this is an example of a quite comprehensive testamentary trust. Quite comprehensive. If let's say you can understand this model, you can advise very simple cases. This one quite
But
comprehensive.
this one is like you already got a testament trust inside the will. It's good enough for you. I don't need to create another trust.
Not necessarily. Sometimes they want creditor proof, they need to do living trust. This is an example.
That's the norm. These are normal practice.
This one normally apply for those got minor. Let's say we found they got minor and they are very concerned about their especially educations, we will consult in this way.
So the trust, so the trustee has to be a corporate.
It can be the individual. But for our case, it must be appointed as well. Yeah.
But if it's individual, that means let's say those properties is still under the individual.
Under the trustee.
But the individual is a trustee.
Yes, this is the problem. Now you notice that already. If let's say the executor, the trustee, or the administrator is an individual, registered under the name.
Like your property is registered under others' name.
Yes. No. This is the problem. Fraudulence. Like us, we need to prepare account. We got audit. Let's say they found out, where's this property? Last time got one. No, then we need to explain it. So it's not a simple job, I can say. That's why we all take care while need to make it ensure all my file, put it nicely, numbering all correct, the date.
But let's say your thing kena fire also, nothing to go.
That one will later I will explain how we allocate, how we prevent. If let's say you have will keep with us, then got fire, how
They
will
got
we
the
do?
cemetery trust.
No, what I mean is the will copy and all this, the custody part, how we will do. We got the disaster recovery system.
But what about the cemetery trust?
The
The
cemetery
cemetery
trust,
trust is only this one is 海通嘛, so they appointed you
mm,
as trustee, then they have all the fine print there in those details and all this.
mhm.
So you fired, then you don't have.
Fine.
Really, you know fires how to disaster recovery.
Most of the thing is on the PC, but those document which is not in the electronic form, they got the replacement one. Later I will explain to you why we need to sign 2 will. If let's say your client say, oh, okay, I want to do, we will deliver 2 copies. 1 copy is kept in our office, the other copy is kept somewhere else where we don't know. So in case this whole building collapse, okay, we still got the disaster recovery center for the document, like will and trustee.
You only have 2 copies now.
Uh,
1 copy is for the fine, you only have 1 copy.
no, later I will explain to you. We got will writing and will pen. Okay. So we also need to indicate the residuary gift inside the will. So all residuary gift give to Bruce lah, example. You can give over to many layers. So I ask you, the first layer can give to Bruce Junior. Let's say Serene, Bruce and Bruce Junior together die. Still got both parents in equation. So you can give many layers. I encounter 7 layers. No matter how, they also don't want to go to government. They put charity. I don't know why I pick government so much.
And the government,
I want to go to the.
after that, disappear already lah.
Yeah.
Disappear. And the government will disappear land.
Okay, I illustrate 2 cases. This one is the most comprehensive one. So maybe you take time to absorb it, especially these technical terms, how we structure the wording, which part we can take. So I can say I end the will sections already. So we need to go back to the first sections